Hi guys, welcome to Say Less podcast. I'm Nessa Bloom and she
And
is.
I am Chantal NY on YouTube.
All right, guys. So this is a continuation, not continuation, but like this is
Episode 3.
the episode 3 on my channel.
Yeah.
But then we've got another episode on my sister's
On my
channel.
channel. I hope my name would be put down below and
Yeah.
also in the description down below.
Yeah.
And also this would be our episode 6 in general.
Yee! So tap on the subscribe button and support your girlies.
Yeah. Because we're here for a good cause. And we're here to stay, stick and stay.
Period. Okay, so mostly on my sister's channel, we'll talk about the most interesting things we've seen on social media.
Yeah. But you don't go with that. You just bring up the topic.
Yeah, let's just get into it. So today we're talking about the Ghanaian culture of trimming hair before admitting students to a public senior high school.
And guys, do you know what's funny about this? I got to go through the system, but you didn't go through.
Yeah.
So we would have like different opinions. That's so crazy. But like,
Mm.
yeah.
So not just senior high school, but then for some schools, even at primary, you've got to shave your hair to receive admissions. So I googled, no, I chat GPT'd it, and it says the reason why we cut our hair was actually because of colonial and missionary education era. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Because I don't know why that was, but then what I was told is obviously I can see on the same uniformity and then cleanliness, and then to like keep like uniformity to keep everyone looking the same. That's why we wear uniforms. That's why it's even called a uniform, because like we're all the same, and then also to keep us clean, because obviously when you cut your hair it's like a clean shave. And if it's secondary school, if you're going to be in school for like 3 months, you wouldn't necessarily have to do anything to your hair because it's gonna be the same. Like if you come with a very very low below the scalp hair, like people used to even count the inches, but I don't remember the inches. But then like if you come with a tiny string of hair, by the time you leave school you would have like a bit of hair. It would be like a bushy afro, but it wouldn't be too much. So then like, yeah, cleanliness.
Okay.
And then you wouldn't really necessarily have to do anything to your hair. You just need to wake up, shower, and then sometimes even brush or comb your hair, and then that's it.
Right. So that would be in the boarding school system, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be in the boarding school system.
But then for junior high school and primary school, students are going home. They can
So
wash
are
their
we
hair
talking like in general,
in
as in
general.
Ghanaian schools or
Yeah,
just senior
Ghanaian
high
schools,
schools?
wherever that
But
law
then
applies to.
even in my primary school, like there were two options. It's either
Braid
you
a
braided your
cornrow.
hair cornrow, which is literally the same thing, like uniformity, and also to keep your hair tidy. And then like we say cornrows because obviously your hair is down, it's not any like hairstyle. Like right now, I am like see like how my hair is like nothing is there is not much going on. It's just like a slick back or back, keeping the hair off your face and then looking a certain type of way. And then I feel like even in some institutions, like even in nursing and then in the military, like this is literally some people call this hairstyle the military bun, because like you're keeping everything off your face and you're tying it up. And then also in nursing, like this is like the like if you have braids, your hair should be like this. Not necessarily like a split in between, but then you should have your hair tied up. Like you shouldn't have any hair hanging from your shoulders.
But then that would be for like healthcare reasons because you're not practicing and then your hair falls into urine or something
Yeah.
by accident, like
Or like you're not
infection
doing a
control and
procedure.
stuff.
Yeah, infection control.
So in terms of that, I
That's
understand. Yeah,
justified,
that
yeah.
is justified. But then recently there has been a video of a girl and she's basically
Would you insert the video so that they would know?
yeah, I will insert it somewhere, guys.
Somewhere, yeah.
She's having her hair shaved. It's trending on TikTok. You guys
No, I
have
saw it
probably
on
seen
TikTok.
it.
I even showed you the video. I was like, oh, why is a girl crying? Because
Yeah. Because to some people, they saw that, oh, why is she crying? The rule applies to everyone. It's her
Yeah.
turn to go to secondary school, so shave her bald. And you know what really upsets me is that I was thinking, who creates these rules? Like, I was just
No, I
thinking,
don't. I think the person who even created these rules, they're already dead. Like,
yeah,
but
it's
then
the
it's like a
past. It's something
system.
that the white people used
It's
to do
been
to
a
the slaves.
system in the country, and then people see it as that's the norm, and then that's how it should be.
It's something that the white people used to do to the slaves because it is dehumanizing if you think about it. Because even in the Bible, your hair.
You know, that was one of the reasons why I decided to do my hair. Guys, I've had this long-term dandruff situation and I still have it, but then due to the grace of God, I'm like improving. And then one time I was speaking to our nun, and then she was like, "About him so when and then I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh my God. Guys, I butchered the tree. That's not how I speak to you. I am a very, very fluent tree speaker, but then obviously I was born on the spot and I wanted to like sound how she sounded. But then when she told me, I was like, yeah, actually, like I know I'm going through a lot with my scalp and then I have a sensitive scalp and then everything. But then I think I should lean more towards like doing my hair because the Bible even says so.
Yeah,
But yeah.
it's dehumanizing. And the fact that we're supporting this culture, yes, it was a norm back in the day, but we're not back in the day anymore.
No,
We're
but then
now.
I honestly feel like I'm still, you can call me old school if you want to.
No. You know what pisses me off? What I was saying was that I used to think, oh, who's creating all these laws? It's probably those bald old men reinforcing these laws because they just want us to look dehumanizing, right? But then I've realized that it's actually the people that went through the system and they want to continue it. Oh, I did it. Why don't you do it?
Yeah, that's the culture now. Like I did it, so why don't you do it?
But then that's so dumb. Like you did it and then you went through it. So it's your time to make sure that others don't have to go through it.
Some people also say that obviously when you have hair, it's going to distract you from your
There's no
book.
medical, no.
There's no
One of the most
scientific like
intelligent students,
um
one of the most
backing
intelligent
with that information.
country with the most brilliant students are the Asian countries. And have you seen how long their hair
No,
is?
but then when it comes to black people,
Right.
our hair takes a long time. Our hair is not just hair. It
Hmm.
goes beyond.
What about the kids in the UK who are black and they're excelling perfectly?
We can, conduct a
And you
research
know
on
what's
that,
crazy?
but
In the UK, braiding your hair is so expensive. In Ghana, we've got braiders everywhere.
yeah.
So that should not
So
be a
then the
problem.
child doesn't necessarily have to do their own hair. They
Yeah.
can literally get their hair done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get
And
it.
my
I
friend
get it.
Joy, for example, in South Africa, they could braid their own hair. Just get a mirror, sit in front of the mirror, and then
Oh, and
braid your
braid
own
your
hair.
own hair. Yeah, I even saw recently on a notorious page. She was braiding someone's hair, and I was like, "Is it a norm? Like everyone
Yeah,
from
they all know how
from
to
Southern
braid.
Africa knows how to braid. When we like, they can literally do their hair anytime. It's like eating to them. Like
Mm-hmm.
so freestyling lifestyle. Yeah.
I think this is such an old-fashioned culture, and then Ghanaian feminists need to stand up and speak up about this issue because,
No, but then for how long are we always going to cut our hair? Like
yeah,
the
as I
the
said, it's dehumanizing because
is
you know there's a culture where women that tend to kill their husbands, they're cussed as witches, and then we just shave them bald,
yeah
and they
the
just sit
widowhood,
there,
the
watch their hair go
extreme
down.
harmful widowhood rights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're exercising on all these children. These norms are so old and should not be going on in the society we're in right now. This is contemporary society, guys. We know way too much to be living in the past, and we
That's
need to
true.
stand up. We
That's
shouldn't
true.
normalize it and say, oh, well, this generation is not better than the old generation. So because they did it, we all have to go through it.
I agree. But then to an extent, I feel like we black people, guys, this is my observation as a black person. But I think we black people, when we're subjected to behaving in a certain pattern and we're given freedom to do outside the norm, we tend to misbehave. That's what I think. So if it comes back as in people can start doing their hair, then
That's why there are rules and regulations. Even shaving your hair, anyone could just pull up with a haircut. In Luanga, right? There was this girl, guys. I went to Massive Uganda, Saint Luanga Jesus. So that's the reference I'm gonna
We
use.
both went to the same school,
Yeah,
guys.
it was a Catholic school, so it was strict. Okay, it was quite strict. In Luanga, when we would shave our hair, you couldn't just shave any kind of style. You have to have like a clean shave. You can't put a line over here because we're not talking about braiding your hair like, oh, other people are just gonna pull up at school with goddess braids and stuff. We're not saying,
But then the cornrows should be allowed.
yeah,
But then
cornrows can
if
be
I
allowed.
mean cornrows are allowed in some schools. It's just senior high school that you need to shave your hair because there wouldn't be braiders to do it. If you can do
This
your
the
own
exact same way the school can provide
barbers.
barbers, they can provide braiders. This brings me back to the Achimota issue about the Rasta guy.
Oh yeah, the locks, the
Guys, what's
dreadlocks.
going on? And you know what's so funny?
What
That
did he shave his hair off? I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know. I think
He left the
yeah,
school?
he did. He just left the school.
Did
Cause
he? I don't
yeah,
know. Guys, comment down below what you
cause we
think.
need to do our
Like our
research on
research,
this.
yeah.
Cause I don't know what happened to the guy, but I think he did not shave his hair. Cause if he did, that would really break my heart.
I
Cause
think he shaved or he kept it. I don't know, but
I don't
yeah,
know.
something.
But then yeah, this culture needs to end. I feel like it's really a cake and it's very dehumanizing.
Yeah,
And I don't see how your hair is preventing you from being
the smartest girl
excelling
in your
in your
class.
education. I remember in primary school, the smartest kid entire year group, she had braids. Okay. Just because someone has braids does not mean they cannot excel in their academics. We need to quit this culture.
No, but then in Ghana and in Africa, as black people, as I always say, we always have this feeling that you need to go through something to achieve a good thing.
Why do you have to inflict pain on
Pain, yeah,
people,
like
dehumanize them, take away their
you need to
dignity?
do a sacrifice. Like you need to sacrifice
Yeah, it
something,
feels like it
because
feels
like
like a
if
ritual at this point. Guys, what's going on? We actually need to step up and talk about this because this should not be an issue. And when white kids come to Ghana or kids from Asia come, because Ghana has one of the best educational systems,
period, clock
so
it.
rich people in other countries, they would want their kids to receive education from Ghana. When these kids come to Wesley Girls, those
St.
big
Louis Senior High
senior high schools,
School.
they get to keep their hair. Do you know that?
Yeah. During my batch, there were people that had hair.
They get to keep their
There was
hair.
even guys. Let me give you a story. So there was a black girl, a black as she was even darker than like the
Both
average
of
black.
us.
You know those like really
Yeah,
dark
like
people.
beautiful. I do a cash
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
dark.
The
Sudanese
melanated
kind of
people,
dark. Yeah.
and she had a normal afro hair, like normal, like it wasn't even textured. It was like a 4C, whatever. I don't even know the categories of black hair. But like she had a normal afro hair. And then
Mm.
obviously she's kept it for ever since she was born. I don't know if that's the case, but she's kept it for like a long time. So it was like, good volume of hair. And she was black. And then she was allowed to keep her hair
Mm-hmm.
because they said, oh, she has this medical condition.
Yeah,
And we
because
all hated the girl for it. Like people would
of
see
course they're
her
gonna hate her for
and
it.
then they were like, why do we? And then she was as black. She was very, very dark. She wasn't even missed.
Mixed
Guys, I have an
race.
issue with saying words that have X
She
and
wasn't even
S.
mixed race, but then she got
Yeah.
to keep her
But she
hair
got to keep her
because she's had it
hair.
for a really long time,
No,
and
it's
you're
not
like,
because
it was
she's
an
had it for a
afro.
really long time. Her excuse was a medical issue.
To be honest, if I was a parent and then
Yeah,
like
oh yeah, yeah.
Abidaisy, an
I was
angel,
planning to give my child a medical like report to say they should keep their
of
hair.
course I'm gonna print out a medical report to tell them to keep their hair.
That has been my plan.
I'm gonna do it because I don't actually blame those parents that do that. Because guys, this trend needs to stop. And the rule setters, the leaders of the country, they all take their kids to private schools where their kids get to keep their hair.
Yeah, that's true.
Because not even they believe in these rules. These rules need to be cancelled, guys. As time goes by, there are some laws that we just need to let stay in the
No, but
past.
then if we're bringing braiders to do the hair, then the money becomes an issue as well. Cause like we brought like barbers come to our school, but then they come there like when it gets extreme and then people have extremely bushy hairs.
Yeah, if you can't keep your braids tidy, guys, how difficult is cornrow? Were you not braiding your roommate's hair?
Yeah.
Cornrows. Kids will learn. Girls are girls.
I mean, yeah. They will learn. They will learn. But then it's like that is the time spent to do this hair. But then, guys, if they're wasting time to do hair, I promise you, right now that they don't have hair, they're wasting time to do something else.
Yeah, they might as well focus on doing their hair and at least practicing some dignity and
Yeah.
self
And
love.
then, like, I
Why do you
mean,
think us
braiding
black
is a
girls
skill,
always
so.
want to be white girls? It's because of the problem of the hair. We don't know how to treat our hair because from the start of a young age, we're bald.
And then
So
we're
how are we gonna
never.
love our hair?
I think that's even with me, for example, because my whole life I've had like short hair, and then when I came here, I had my normal hair, but because of dandruff, I had to cut my hair. I
Yeah,
did
you wouldn't know what
locks.
to do with it.
I just didn't know how to do anything with my hair. So then that was one of the reasons why I cut it because I was like, there's no point. I don't know how to do it. It's expensive to get it done. But then I realized like I'm not the only one going through this. Like the billions of
Mhm.
people also going through the same thing.
Mhm.
So what are you doing running away from it? You might as well like face it and then you know how to do your hair. Like you learn how to
To do your
treat your
hair.
hair.
Like Angel, for example, she does her own hair.
Yeah.
She takes it off. She knows how to work with it because she's had that hair her entire
Her
life.
entire life.
With
Yeah.
time, we're all gonna snap into it and we're all gonna learn how to do it.
Yeah.
That is not a barrier. Oh, who's gonna braid our hair? We're in Africa. We have braiders everywhere. Kids can braid. Those Bantu circle, the ones that you see in Nigerian movies in the villages,
Yeah.
they can do something with their hair. Even this, you've done something with the hair, as long as it's not bushy. The exact same
Like
way
your
we
hair
can make
has to be
sure,
tidy.
yeah, it has to be tidy.
Yeah, I agree.
Guys, Ghanaian feminists, we need to stand up. I'm so pissed about this because Ghanaians were actually supporting, oh, the girl shaving her hair, going,
No, I think
we
like
did it, so why can't
I
she do
think
it?
people
We had to
people
have a Nigerian woman come up on TikTok and talk about this issue.
people in the comment section are not saying that the girl needs to cut her hair for any other reason than they did it. They're
So they
saying
have
a
to do
girl
it.
that's light skin
Yeah, that
finally
also
get to
pisses
cut
them
her
off.
hair.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally someone like her skin tone
They
wouldn't
wouldn't let her cut
they
her
wouldn't
hair,
let her cut her hair.
which
So
is
it's
so
like
stupid.
revenge. So it was like, oh yeah,
We've
finally
been cutting
we've
our
been
hair, so
cutting
you
our hair.
should cut
Oh,
your
finally we're
hair.
seeing a change. So I think that's where it's from. It's not even from like it's from a place of like payback and revenge. It's not from any other place. It's not from oh finally the girl is going to focus on her books. No, it's
It's
not
not
on
even
that.
about the books
It's not about
anymore,
the books. It's
guys.
not about anything. It's about like revenge. Oh, finally we've seen a mixed girl or a light skinned girl cut her hair, and then it's like very very nice, and we've seen it all off. Like we're just happy. Like
Guys,
when
does
I
this
saw the
even make
video,
sense?
honestly, I was like, I just saw it. I saw her. I was like, oh, why is she crying? I just wrote past. I didn't like
And some people were
think
like, oh,
deep
the
to
video is
anything.
AI. No, it's not, it's real. It's so touching that you would think it's AI because we just cannot fathom her facial expressions and how sad she looked.
Yeah, because I thought like it's normal. But anyways, I don't know why she had to cut her hair. I think her parents didn't. I don't know what happened, but guys, she could have cut her hair. She had long, luscious
Yeah,
hair.
not just her. We all deserve to
Hmm.
keep our
We
hair.
all deserve to keep our
We
hair,
all deserve
honestly.
to keep our hair. And then we know what really annoys me as well is that once you're done shaving your hair and then these older men see you like the 40
Oh, they're
plus
like,
kind
oh,
of
you
men,
look
you
so
look so
good. You look so
nice. Like look at you,
nice.
look now your head is showing.
Right now, like, oh, it's like, oh, before you were inhuman.
Yeah, now I can
And
see you turn into a human being.
yeah, you look so nice. Like, I like your hair.
Guys,
They
we
give you
are the
all of
new
the
adults.
ridiculous
Let's take a
comments.
stand. This really needs to end. It really needs to end.
Yeah, it
The
should.
exact same way that kids in private schools are excelling with their hair out, they're able to take care of it. They get braiders to do it. With
But
time,
then my issue is the braiders. How are they gonna pay for the hair?
how are they gonna pay for the hair?
Yeah.
The exact same way they pay for the barbers.
But then barbering is cheaper.
No, you doing a cornrow, yeah. How much did you charge him when you go to the
No,
barber?
but then you see with our hair, it's like the blow dry, the washing.
With time they're gonna get used to
Then
it.
then they
With
should get a
time,
salon to like do all of these things because the barbers that used to come to our school, I don't know if things have changed, but then what they do is they come and then they get a place for them, and then they come and then like for like a week they shave everyone's head and that's it. But then with the hair place, it has to be like a proper hair place with like blow dryers,
Then before you
and
come to
then
the school, you get your hair braided.
but then you're going to stay in the school for a long time. Your hair would not be the same.
They do have vacations, like you can keep in a cornrow for a certain amount of time, and then the exact same way the hair's gonna
Cornrows
grow
don't
to a
really
level.
last that long.
With time, they're gonna figure it out.
No, but then it should be like, oh, everyone should come with like braids, because I feel like braids is more sustainable than
Yeah, then
cornrows.
fine. As long as their hair is not being shaved, any other alternative, they should go with it. And as long
Okay.
as it's clean and looks
Or it
decent,
should be like a twist hair or
yeah,
something.
a twist, or we can all do
Use your
knotless.
natural
Yeah,
hair to
to braid.
braid.
Or if you want it to last longer, you can use like what my sister has, like a minimum knotless. Because when Auntie Linda used to braid my hair, I could go with that hair for like nearly 4 months.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the amount of time you would stay in secondary
And second,
school.
I mean, now it's even different with the track
With a
system.
track system, because Mabo is back.
People get to come home even earlier.
So guys, it's
It
not
shouldn't
really
be
an
an
issue.
issue. Yeah, that's true.
We need to start thinking about these stuff, and this problem needs to be solved, because we're done with that dehumanizing process of cutting hair down, like where some widows, even widows don't do that anymore. Not even Roman sisters do that.
You don't know.
No, some Roman sisters don't do that anymore.
No, but then you being a reverend sister doesn't mean you should shave your hair.
I'm saying in the past, like that used to be a punishment. Oh, you're giving yourself to Christ, so you're shaving all your hair.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
but now they don't even do anymore, because I know some nuns that have hair.
I mean, nuns
So
do
why
have
do
hair.
we young girls that deserve to live girlhood, shaving hair, looking like
But then
men?
you see, at that moment of your life, it's not girlhood that's the priority. It's getting your education that's the priority.
Oh please, like all of them are like doctors and lawyers now.
With them shaving their hair, they are not. How much less them doing their
I
hair?
don't see how the hair affects their education in any way.
Well, that's what you would say. I mean, I'm not with the whole concept of shaving hair because I feel like it's not a right thing for us to do because we grow and then we don't know how to do our hairs. Like our hairs become like a burden onto us, which is really
And then
bad.
we don't even get to exercise self love, because all we're gonna do is wish we were white. Why do black girls wish they were white,
So they
especially
will
West
get like a
African girls?
luscious
So they
hair.
can love their
They
hair.
can love their hair. But yeah, I understand to an extent. But then this is when like discipline should come in. Like if the rule is coming out for people to do their hairs, like guys, let's not take advantage to make our hair our whole personality. Like
The only reason
I
why we're gonna take advantage and make our hair our entire personality
because
is
we've
because
been
we've never had
deprived
it.
of it for a very
But
long
if we
time, which
start
is
having it
true
and it becomes a norm,
and
you're not
normal.
really gonna see it as a blessing.
But we're gonna see all of this change after like 20 years, honestly.
Guys, this is embarrassing. For us as a country, it's very embarrassing, because Ghana, we have indeed failed our female children. We have really failed them.
Yeah.
And South Africa, I mean, most African countries exercise that as well.
They
But
also
then,
shave your hair.
yeah, most of them, like the ones in the villages that
Do you know, I
on
was thinking like South Africans would keep their hair for some
some of
reason.
them do keep their, because you know Tyler, the school she used to go to, and
But
those
then
South
that wasn't a
Africans on
boarding
TikTok.
school, was it?
It was a boarding
It was a
school.
boarding school.
Some of them, like it's just like Ghana, because when you go to GIS, of course you're gonna keep your hair. It depends on what school you go to.
Yeah.
That's also true. That also comes into the class systems and how
The less deprived people, working class, middle class people, and then the upper class. I mean, such is life.
All right, guys, this is the end of the podcast, and let me know what you think about Ghanaian girl childs shaving their hair.